That was like the main.
I wanted.
Yep, that was for you. Welcome, everyone. My name is Phil. I'm the president this year of Rotary After Hours in La Crosse, and thank you so much for all these great guests that are here to receive your checks for the wonderful volunteering at Rotary Lights. So thank you for doing that. We are going to make our way through the business portion first of this meeting. And it is being recorded. So just so you are aware. So please stand as you are able for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And thank you. You may have a seat. For those who are going to make any announcements, or if you plan to speech when you receive your check, please come forward. It is being sent over Zoom with this owl here. So please make sure that you are present here and using a big voice so they can hear you. And welcome to anybody joining us online. Do we have people?
We have Jeremy Moritz, Lisa Cobbs, and Dean Logan.
Hey, guys. So try something new. Here's your trivia question for the beginning of the meeting, and you will receive the answer at the end. No using your cell phones to look up the answer. When and where was the first cheeseburger made? So think about that. I found the answer. Who knows if it's right? And birthdays for April: Megan Hafner, happy birthday, and Sierra Lyon, happy birthday. Both of those have already passed the date. RAH anniversary: Stephanie Klein, 11 years. Brandon Harris, 8 years. Jabron, 8 years. Emily, 6 years. Amy Schmidt, 6 years. A happy anniversary to all of you this month. We had an incredible event at the new hatchery with the Shark Tank results. Here are the percentages. 38 members voted, 69% for the Gear Up. So they received first place, $5,000 will go towards that program. And then they will apply for a matching grant for another $5,000 from the Rotary District for equal $10,000 to help fund their event. Gear Up. Steph or somebody, can you just real quick just explain for our guests what that is?
Gear Up is a nonprofit that helps first generation or low income seniors in high school get the necessities they need to start off college or post-secondary school.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing that this summer, shopping with them to get them ready for school.
Yeah, so $10,000, how many people that might be?
8 to 10.
8 to 10 students or new students will receive it. And then we had 32.5% for the exchange. So because our Ugly Sweater 5K was so successful, there was a discussion and we thought we would share the wealth. So we had three pitches for our Shark Tank, like based off the TV show. Big shark was walking around. And then all three could have won. Phenomenal, close percentages. So we thought since we raised so much money from our Ugly Sweater 5K, the second and third place would receive $2,500 each. So 32.5% for the exchange. And that was Nathan. Is he here?
No, he was at solar eclipse.
Except the solar eclipse.
He was at the eclipse.
ORA pump track. And that was Aaron, right? Can you explain real quick what that was for our guests?
So the Outdoor Recreation Alliance puts all kinds of work into the trails around the bluffs, and they have a pump track near the entrance that needs some updating. It's a great organization overall, it does a ton of stuff, so fun project.
Yeah, thank you. So thank you to Angie, Jenny, Steph, Aaron, and Nathan, or anybody else that was missed. Neil.
Yeah.
Can you just come up here real quick and just?
Sure.
Thank you, everybody who was at the 26th membership event, light up the leader within you. It was an awesome night. And please follow up with any guests that you brought with you that might be interested in joining us and give a little recap.
So we had our main membership recruitment event on March 26th. We had Tom Thibodeau come out and speak. It was actually a really good event this time. Normally we have typically more Rotary members than we do non-Rotary members, but that was the opposite case. Yes.
This is God's speaking.
We had, I believe it was 36 non-Rotary members there and 24 Rotary members. So it turned out to be a great event. Everyone stuck around to the end. We had drinks and Mary fully provided some catering and the food was delicious. And then if you haven't had the opportunity to see Tom Thibodeau speak, he was incredible. He just, you left there inspired to do good in your community and join clubs like Rotary. So it was just a great event, and I thank you guys for anyone who brought people out and spread the word about this event too as well. Making it help out our club and help out our area. I think that's it. Steph.
Oh, you want me up here?
Yeah, if you want to.
All right, need a microphone? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so we had our 6th annual Pints for Polio last week. We drank beers that were valid order from Wisconsin and Minnesota. They were pretty good. We got like the apple ciderish one from New Glarus. We're not sure of our total of what we raised, but it was a really good time. So next year it's gonna be at Pearl Street Brewery and we're gonna be able to do a tour. So plan ahead that will be the next one.
Steph, where did all the money get donated to?
All the money for pints for polio is where our money will go. So hopefully we can give a good donation.
Thank you. So thank you. Bradley. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think what I gotta say on this evening. So we are, I guess Phil and I are on probably next planning day 4, but for the group, day 3 for our build, but we are looking at building the 3rd build day on April 20th. So we have some people who are committed to do that, but the greenhouse build at the North Side Elementary is going really well. It's a great project. It's gonna benefit a lot of kids and we're really enjoying it. I think everybody that's been there has had a lot of fun. It's a neat project. And, no one else to say, but otherwise,
I got you. Thank you.
Bill, go ahead.
So Bradley and I's project that we pitched last year for Shark Tank won. And then we got 5,000 from the club, 5,000 from the district, and we purchased the greenhouse do-it-yourself kit. And the first build day, we had about 20 to 30 people, and it is a 16-foot by 42-foot greenhouse. It is placed inside Northside Elementary, so the students there in Montessori and Northside Elementary have a living classroom. So they learn about botany, learning about life skills, marketing, about themselves and community, and they get to take home all the food that they grow. So they're being nourished well because they are actually 100% who inside that school is on free and reduced lunch. 88% of the north side is living under poverty level. So they are getting educated and food and so on. So this will help generations down the road, 400 people a year. So it's a great project. So thank you for all those that volunteered. Hopefully you'll see an article coming out soon. Thank you to all those that helped at the Beer Bike Brigade, never say this, Beer Bike Brigade Bingo. We earned $500 for this volunteering. This money will actually be put towards a new member event for New Horizons. I'm speaking with them right now, and stay tuned for more info and on the service date. And also a social, May 8th, we'll have RAH Bingo Nights, so put that in your calendars. Everybody's favorite, TriCon, I think that's next week. Yeah, good. I'll see you all there. It was in Green Bay. And if you do decide to show up last minute, Saturday, I believe it is, you get a tour of Lambeau Field. I think you get to go on the real grass. Sure, whatever. Service auction, May 3rd, social at 5 p.m. A cargo room. Auction will be at 6 p.m. Appetizer table, a cash bar. $35 per individual, or we can get a table of 8 for $300. I'm figuring that math out myself right now. It never worked out, okay. But please, there will be sign-up sheets going around. Alicia, can you grab those right there and start passing them around? And then, so please join us. Last year was so much fun. I think, how much was the cake that we got to taste? It's like $5,000 or something. And then we got to eat half of it. So good. So join us. Mobile meals, that list is going around as well. April 22nd to the 28th. Have fun with a friend delivering meals to people who are food insecure, and you get to speak with them and see a lot of cool things. Steph, anything?
We're gonna be meeting this week and you will know about positions shortly.
We are meeting this week as a committee, and you will hear more about positions shortly. RAH t-shirts, last call to purchase them. The order is going out tomorrow, $15 each. See the secretaries if you want to purchase them. This is our record of people who have already ordered them. So please look at the screen and double check to see if your name is supposed to be on there with, and also if it is the correct size. I'll give you 5 seconds. Anybody? Sweatshirts, change of plans. Again, stay tuned for more info. Marissa will give you more options later on. And now we have a special presentation. Dean? Dean has a 2-minute presentation for you. Thank you.
Go real quick on it because I know I'm not your program, but I appreciate Phil giving me an opportunity. February of 2023, our district did an exchange to India, a Rotary exchange. And there were 3 members from Holman, 1 member from your club, Jennifer, Nikki from downtown, and then Dave Clements from Wisconsin Dells. Became friends with those people, did a project in collaboration last year for a dialysis project that's now serving over 600 treatments per month free to patients in that hospital. And our 3 local clubs received an award at the Avenues of Service for that. Another club has reached out to us on this blood bank project. And I'm not gonna go through every slide because that would be like the distance of a whole program, but I thought I would show you kind of the math of what's being asked here. Okay, it's a $95,000 project. Their club is putting in 15, their district 10. They're asking 5,000 of clubs in our district, which would in turn get us 5,000 of DDF. And then Rotary Foundation match on the right-hand side, that's the percentage Rotary would match. And they have local donors that will make up the rest of it. So if I come up with the $5,000 among our 3, 4, 5, whatever club, 3, 4 clubs that were on that exchange, we could get the DDF and we can help get this project across the finish line. Holden's already committed to 2,000. La Crosse has already committed to 1,000 with the chance of maybe upping that if they have to. And I guess I'm asking that you take it to your board of whether your club would be interested in 1,000. And then I also went to Dave Clements on for Wisconsin Dells. But really enough said on that. And back on, Phil's got the whole PowerPoint slide, if you guys want to go through it more in detail, but I know you got a full night tonight. And as far as the service auction goes, I have tickets, so I know you're still figuring it out. But if you want a full table, let me know, or if you want individuals, let me know. Or if you're still trying to figure out who's going and who's not going, you can give me a call or anyone in our club. We'd appreciate if you guys would come and have a table again.
Plan on it. Thank you. And thank you. Pat Stevens from Rotary Lights Downtown Club. Please come on up. Mike is yours.
Like so? Well, good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming tonight. I came with Scott Lundeen, my number 2 guy. Where's Scott? Sitting back here on there, and we got some checks to give away tonight and talk a little bit about the Rotary Lights project. I think I'd be the first one to admit that when we started this in 1995, that we never would have thought it would have grown to be the icon that it is for the community today. It really has exceeded our expectations. If you look in the handout that we have there for Rotary Lights, this is a duplication of the full page ad that was in the Lacrosse Tribune. Thanking those nonprofit organizations that helped us out. So right around 100 groups this year, and 12 or 13 of them should be here tonight to get their checks. But I do draw your attention to the letter on the inside cover there. There's a lot of people just think that it's a lighting project. Some think it's a lighting project with a collection, a little bit of food and so on. But I want you to notice that in the last year, we bought the Y to help with their nutrition program for the less fortunate kids, a $21,000 walk-in cooler. We also bought refrigerators for the boys club and girls club, and bought one for the big brothers, big sisters as well. And then 2 years ago, we got into selling teddy bears. Anybody see those bears? Yeah, right here. So we did the first one. That's Patty the polar bear that we sold. Hooked up on the north side of La Crosse is the Wafer Food Pantry, which is the largest food pantry in our area. On here, serves about 1,700 families and so on. It's really very large. So we sold those, and we said all the proceeds from those bears would go to the Wafer Capital Campaign, because they were redoing the building on the other side of town on here. So we were able to present to them from Rotary Lights a check for $33,000 to help with their capital campaign. So that was very nice as well. Last year, we did Buddy the teddy bear. And Buddy, we tagged up with the nutrition program at the Boys Club and Girls Club and sold that so they could get some money to help with their feeding of the kids they do there too. I don't know if everybody knows it, but beyond snacks and stuff, they do serve a meal at the Boys Club for those that need it every Thursday night. So it was a big help for that, and they got a very nice check from that as well on here. And then this year, our 30th year for Rotary Lights, our 30th year, we have a little panda this year. Who would not want one of these? You know? But so we're gonna offer the panda, and all the proceeds from the panda sales this year will go to the Hunger Task Force. So we're keeping within the mission of Rotary Lights of feeding the hungry. It was a great idea that came to us, and we really like doing that. So anyways, this is our 9th stop, the last stop for us here, the 9th Rotary Club that we visited to hand out checks. And we've had a great turnout from the nonprofits as well. So what we'd like to do is we call you forward if you know what you did at Rotary Lights, or you know what you're gonna do with the money that you raised at Rotary Lights. We'd appreciate it. But the first one, because of the time constraints, is set to mine. Better tell them what that is, too.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me go first. I have to head back to Westby because I have a board of directors meeting. I'm also the vice president of Westby Signal 9. That is our Norwegian festival, and it's the first festival in the Cooley region. So we get a lot of people to show up for that. I am also the royalty advisor, so I go all year round with our royalty. We have 3 high school students that are part of our royalty. So when we work for Rotary Lights, I usually sign them up for New Year's Day, because I know they're still out of school. And some of them don't like that, but that's what I do. I sign them up for that, and we usually roll the lights up and roll and roll and roll the big round lights up in the tent. So that's what we do. What we use this money for is we put this into our fundraising. This helps offset the families, with costs for the whole year with the royalty and all that. That also helps us put on our coronation, which is this Saturday, where we're crowning our 2024 court. So yeah, so that's what this money goes for, and we always appreciate it. I think this is at least my 10th year doing it. I think it's the royalty is probably about 15th or 20th time doing Rotary Lights, so.
Mention the new royalty.
Oh, yeah, there's something big this year. We have 3 people on court. We have our 3 candidates, but the first time, even in the Cooley region that I know of, we have a boy that's gonna be on our court. And it's the first one in 55 years since Sid and I said royalty. It'll be the first boy that's ever on court. So we don't discriminate, of course, but hey, why not? I consider them all the same. I don't consider one more better than the other. They all represent our community and our festival to the best they can do, and that's what they do, so. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
He's been with that board for 19 years, so he's one of those great volunteers that you like having. The horse rescue. What, a year from the horse rescue? Yes. Oh, did you want something? Yes. Oh, yes.
I work for ASAP, which is American Standard Red Adoption Program. And, we do some rescue, we do mostly adoption. We adopt horses that come off the racetrack. And unfortunately, we also get some really old horses that have been used for about 25 years. And they come out to our ranch and they become permanent residents. Sue Wellman is the director. She's been doing it for about 30 years. We get called in to help sometimes assist local agencies with making calls on people's neglected or abused horses. And then sometimes we end up taking them to our place, trying to nurse them back to health. But we have a lot of fun out there. Was really involved when COVID was in strong effect. People came out to the ranch to get away from people and just hang with the horses. Sit there. Yeah, it was, still is.
Thank you so much.
You bet.
Got one down here for Gunderson Lutheran Transitional Year Residency Program. Yes.
We had some of the tiniest friends on there. Hi, I'm Helene Couple. I'm from Gunderson Health System. I'm a resident physician there, in the transitional year residency program. So it's an intern year program at Gunderson Health System for those of us starting out on residency. Most of us will leave at the end of the year to go off to the rest of our training. So for example, I'll be leaving for California at the end of this year, which will actually be June, to go complete my residency training elsewhere. But we have history of participating in this program and using the money to go towards our education for the year that we're here. Even though we're only here for a year, it's one of our goals for the program to try and engage in community work, both through programs like this, but also through other activities and volunteer services in the community. So it was exciting to be a part of it.
Yeah, hardworking group as well. JC's.
Hi, I'm Casey. I'm on the board of JNC this year. We're mostly known for Twice for Tots, what use our money for. We've been helped at the Rotary Lights. We put up the big arch that you drive through. That's our main thing. We put that up. I don't remember if we take it down. I don't know. But we definitely put it up.
Don't take it down.
No, we don't. All right, come on. We help put it up. Thank you.
I think members of the JCs have been with us all 29 years. So it's pretty nice to be able to do that. And from UWL, Kappa Delta Pi.
Hello, my name is Liz Steffes. I'm the president of Kappa Delta Pi. We are a high honor education society. Throughout the year, our members do service opportunities such as, we did a book drive this year, so all those books were donated to local schools. We're doing a food drive as well as a school supplies drive this coming week. So all of our members are required to do a couple service activities in the community or throughout the La Crosse area. So yeah, all the money will be used for a student teacher event in this next coming week. Thank you.
You know, notice there's a lot of UWL checks that are here today for this. We learned a long time ago that we can't get too many UWL people for breakfast. And so we assign them to the evening classes on here as such. From UWL Kinesis.
Hi, my name is Genevieve. I'm the treasurer for UWL Kinesis. We're a dance organization on campus. We use this money to put on a show every spring. It's actually coming up April 21st. But we also like to get back to the community. We perform at nursing homes just to go and we talk with them, we cheer up their day, and it also gives us another way to perform our pieces that we are working on. So it's a great organization. We're a great group of girls. We love to be out in the community and we're really thankful for this. So thank you.
Wonderful, thank you. UWL Free Dental.
Hi, my name is Kayla Rondo and I'm the president of the Pre-Dental Club at UWL. So this organization, we introduce members to the field of dentistry as well as help our pre-dental students at UWL become the best applicants for dental school. We volunteered in November setting up lights on one of the weekend days. And then this check is normally used as a scholarship for one of the students to go towards the fees of the application process or the dental admissions exam.
Thank you.
Yep.
We did pre-dental, how about pre-med?
So I am the director of community service for UWL's Pre-Med Club, and we do a lot with helping members kind of build a community with other pre-med students, because it's definitely a long and hard road to become a medical student and become a doctor. So we do a lot of networking with local physicians and with med school admissions teams, and we just kind of help build that good community to help all of us be successful.
Thank you. I know from experience, I have two daughters that are doctors at Gutterson, and it's a long road, for sure. Rec Club. Not here, I'm sorry, Screaming Eagles.
Hi, you guys hear me real good? Yep. Okay, I'm Spencer. I am going to be the next president of the Screaming Eagles marching band. I mean, you guys know what we do. You know, this will be going to funding for more instruments, preparing things for next fall. And honestly, all I can say right now is just be ready for next fall. I hope you guys enjoy it, and we've got some fun things in store. All right.
And the UWL Sociology Club.
I'm Danny, I'm the vice president of the Sociology Club. What we did when we set up, we just put up some barriers around the area, you know, make sure no one goes in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we use this money just to do fun things to the group, so thank you very much. You're welcome.
We love having youth involved. For sure, and we therapeutic rec.
I'm Carter. I'm president of Therapeutic Rec Club. I think this year we set up the trees behind the nativity scene, helped strung those lights on. And this check helps us send our students to conferences to further their education in therapeutic recreation. Good stuff.
And we have Bikers Against Child Abuse. Lurch.
Lurch with Bikers Against Child Abuse. We've been fortunate enough to be able to participate with Rotary Lights for more than a couple of years. We've done a little bit of everything. This year, we were putting up lights on the south end of the park. As an organization, we are all volunteers and we work to help abused children to reclaim some of the innocence that they've lost through the traumatic experiences that they've had.
We've been involved with for a number of years and great workers, we appreciate that and so on. Somebody here from the UWL drumline? They did not confirm, so I know that. Well, let me just end with the notes in the pamphlet itself. Is that we have really become a major player in feeding the hungry. That was what we started out to do, and I want you to know that you can see the numbers in the booklet there at any rate, but a banner year for us this last year at 351,000 food items that came in to go to 12 different food pantries. And then last year, for the first time, we teamed up with the United Way to do external food drives during November and December. So we knew we get so busy in the park that you can't get any more people or cars through it. So figured if we were going to expand our food collections, that it would have to be external. So we teamed up with the United Way and it worked out exceptionally well. We had 32 different places that took care of food for us at that point on there. So well over 5 million food items that we've collected so far for this area. The other thing is that we have 16 other communities that have come to La Crosse to get a light show started in their area. And there's more than that have come. Some didn't start it, but 16 did as a result of that. And we open up our books and tell them that we've had seminars in our building on how to build your own animated displays and some of the do's and don'ts that you should do with the project and so on. But never, as long as they are a nonprofit and as long as they have feeding the hungry as their main criteria, we give them all the information they need and so on. And so I've never added up. If we went to all 16 of those to see what they've collected in addition to ours, but it's great roots from Rotary Lights. So I want to end by, we got Aaron and Neil are, for those that don't know it, those are your two representatives on the Rotary Lights Board of Directors, which helps with this, right? And they're great additions to us down there as well, so we appreciate that. So I gotta thank the club as well. Ever since you were chartered, I can't believe it was 11 years. I looked up there, it can't be 11 years. I was so much younger. But thanks to the club. You always participate with us financially, and I can always call on to get some things done in the park as well. So thank you for that. Appreciate it. Thanks, everybody.
And thank you, Pat. Thank you to all the guests that are here again. So here's your answer. 1924, the cheeseburger's genesis can be traced back to Pasadena, California. First time the original hamburger with cheese appeared on any menu. The legend takes us to Colorado, Route 66 at the right spot. It was 15 cents. You can imagine that. So, and I actually put the source here. It's not an APA format or anything else, but MLA, but it's a organization called Visiting Pasadena. So at this time, thank you, guests. You're welcome to stay, have some social time, eat some more pizza. Rotary Club, we are going to actually break into committees. So, what the point is, for visitors, we are working on reinvigorating all our committees following COVID and so on. So you're welcome to stay, but we will have membership with Neil and Alyssa. A little debrief probably on the membership month. And this is a great chance, if you're not a part of a committee, please join. You can even hop around and see what each committee is about. and so on. And then we will have service with Alicia over here at this table. And socials with Steph and programming, and then any other committee I'm missing. Foundation. Anybody here that can represent Foundation? Marissa's not here, Sierra's not here. Oh, so we'll skip that one for tonight. So, thank you guests so much, and it's so wonderful to have you here. If you're ever interested in finding out more about Rotary After Hours, please come and talk to one of us. I'll be around, or you can send an email. I appreciate it. So, thank you. And so, Rob, break into your committees, please.
Check them all out.
Not right now, but thank you. It's so great to see you again.